It's a crisis shaping cities across the region.
This is a regional housing and homelessness crisis. It's not unique to any one particular community in the region. It's affecting everybody.
In May of 2020, voters approved a 10-year effort to address chronic homelessness throughout the Tri-County area. It's called the Metro Supportive Housing Fund, which comes from incremental taxes on high-income earners and large businesses. It started in January 2021 and is overseen by Metro. They were expecting to get $180 million in the first fiscal year, but they ended up getting more than $200 million. Patricia Rojas, Metro's regional housing director, says they've spent about $56 million. The rest will roll over into the coming years.
We're expecting much, much more. So I think something to keep in mind is that this is our first year. And so I think we have a lot more doing and building to look forward to.
So far, they've housed 1,129 people in Multnomah County, 340 in Washington, and 170 in Clackamas. More than 9,000 people in Multnomah County received eviction protection, and 66 in Washington. They've also opened 514 new year-round shelter beds across the entire region. However, Clackamas County didn't use all the money that was allocated to them.
We are paying attention, and for example, in Clackamas County, they're underspent, and so we're going to be working with Clackamas and the Oversight Committee to make sure that they're on path to spend down and to spend the allocation that they receive for this next fiscal year.
So walk me through this, and for people at home who might not know how this works, you have over $200 million, and you get someone into housing. What are you actually paying for? What is that money going towards?
That is a great question. The funding can go to any type of service that helps a person on their journey to exit homelessness.
That includes things like case managers, long-term rental assistance, behavioral health services, and new shelter beds, just to name a few.
Once you get someone into housing, how do you ensure that they stay there and they don't go back out on the street, say, a year later?
Absolutely. That's a great question. Folks need varying degrees of support after they're housed.
To keep people housed, they have what's called permanent supportive housing, which provides people like Jessica Perry, who's been homeless for 9 years, with financial help and employment, so she keeps her apartment.
That probably is what stops most homeless people from switching out housing or trying to get into a place, because it's very daunting.
Money from the Metro Supportive Housing Fund just paid for Perry's first and last month's rent and moving fees. She says it was about $5,000.
I know I couldn't have gotten into a place without that initial start.
Now she works full-time at Cultivate Initiatives and pays her own rent each month.
I wake up every day and I love coming to work. I wake up ready to go. And I hadn't worked in 9 or 10 years at this point, and I love it. I love being able to go home and pay my bills and, just enjoy my being inside and all the awesome little perks that come with it that you don't realize are important until you don't have them.
This work is about human beings, and every human being out there has a story.
Now, Metro's 10-year goal is to house at least 5,000 people and help another 10,000 who are newly homeless or at extreme risk of becoming homeless. Ashley.
All right.